Hello and welcome to the Museum of Technical Demonstration. If you are experiencing any overwhelming reaction to MythOS virtual mechanics, please take a short break.
What you just saw was the now cancelled Boneworks port being developed by Swipes. That's also the footage you're seeing on screen now. It was originally intended to be the no punches pulled, full premium Boneworks experience ported to BoneLab with beautiful baked lighting and general quality of life features. We even had this little thingy plan that never got made, obviously, where the title screen in Void would have a thingy where if you clicked on the BoneLab title text, it would switch the text to say Boneworks, play different music, and have the level select show the Boneworks levels. This way it would have been super stylized without compromising any functionality or quality of life. And the ultimate goal of this was for it to feel like an official BoneLab DLC. But with the recent announcement that an actual official Boneworks port is on the way, the project is now cancelled and dead forever. Which is for the better, by the way. I'm sure SLZ will absolutely kill it with their port. My only real worry is that they'll have some weirdly unfaithful shit like the utility gun being the BoneLab one, or a visible polyblink when you first load a level and it takes a sec for the Ford model to load in. Please don't let that be the case. I mean, it's not really that bad. It's a minor nitpick, but like, come on, man. I don't want it to feel like a BoneLab mod is all I'm really saying here. Anyways, last cool tidbit thing to show you. I originally was going to make the LabWorks trailer and was working on the trailer for about a year while levels kept releasing. And I had my thumbnail guy at the time make the thumbnail for it too, and this is what it looked like. I still think this thumbnail's really good. Even though that thumbnail never saw the light of day, the Duck Season one, I had to make one for Lakatraz, did see the light of day, and I think it looks really good. I mean, not as good as the Boneworks one, maybe not, but I still think it looks good, and I'm happy that one of them at least saw the light of day. Back on topic of the LabWorks trailer though, they did their big visuals overhaul before finishing all the levels, so the trailer would have needed to be remade, so I ultimately decided not to do it as it would have taken a bunch of time, and I already spent like a lot of time working on this trailer trying to get it just right, and to have to redo all that just wasn't really worth it to me. And it's a shame really, because I think the trailer is really cool and faithful to the original. You'll see what I mean by that in a second. So at the very least, this version will see the light of day right now via this video. Enjoy.
Somebody broke into the complex and coordinated a breach in Myth. MythOS is on lockdown.
You're heading to the tower to reset. I couldn't let you think you were the only one who saw it. Leave a way in.
all this way. They found you in the old offices, like the physical world version of you.
And that's it in regards to some canceled Boneworks related stuff. Funny story, I already paid Swipes for the Boneworks port, so we've agreed that we'll meet in the middle here and he'll make something else to make up for it since we're canceling the project at some point. So expect some awesome project from him in the future, probably something Fusion related if I had to guess, but really I do not know at the moment. Honestly, the official Boneworks port is really exciting, so please, hopefully, don't be any sort of disheartened to see these projects get canceled, or the trailer, I'm sure none of you give a fuck about, it's just cool to see. But don't let that bother you that these are canceled. SLZ is going to do a much better job than any of us could. They're a whole team, and they are the people who originally made the game. So it'll be very awesome to see their official port, especially with the optimizations that are clearly there since it's running on a standalone Quest 3. And to make it even a little bit better, this project was basically dead for a while now due to the fact that Swipes' GPU is fried and he can't bake lights without a GPU, and that's kind of a gigantic part of this. So he's been unable to bake lighting because his GPU will crash his whole ass computer every time he tries to. So since patch 4, I think, the project has not made any progress since then, and we're on patch 6 now, so really it isn't that bad. You can get 10% off any game on the Quest store using the link in the description. Using it's the best way to support the channel, and you get a game out of it, so please do that. And be sure to check out my last video where I talk about the upcoming giant stuff for Bonelad and Boneworks. With that, I'll catch you next time, fleshy mammals. Bye-bye.